Well, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. I have been waiting all morning, but more accurately for about 9.5 years, for this moment. Yes. Pardon my sipping. It will continue. We were able to do one playthrough of Dragon Age Inquisition on stream, which was a lovely time. We had a Kunari, I want to say mage. Feels like it was a mage. And we had all manner of fun with it. I wish that I had also been able to stream my initial playthrough. I don't believe, streaming back that early in my own timeline. But what a special experience it is to play Dragon Age Inquisition, your first time through, and in my mind, I'm picking up from that point, like going back to my initial playthrough. So I wish that was streamed. This is going to be like a complete disconnect from Inquisition. If you've seen any of my VODs of it, I'm going to use a cool term. I'm going to be cool for once. I'm going to say VODs. It didn't work. Actually made me seem a lot more lame. Let's get in here. No, never. Do not. Yeah, sure. You can have my cookies. Alright. Yes, text, subtitle, always. Even for, like, bird chirps and low rumbling in the distance. Motion blur. I don't know. We'll see. Camera shake. 40% at most. Alright. Good. Just accessibility settings. How about audio? What do you got for audio settings? Here we are. Music volume, just a touch. Very boisterous. Very exuberant. I love it. Let's go 75%. There. Maybe I'll be able to hear myself think. The slow grinding. Alright, that should be fine. Just deeply gazing upon this tower in the back. We'll go fidelity for now, for the intro cutscene at least. I accept. Thank you. I'm so excited for this. Happy Halloween, yes indeed. I declare ween upon the land. Is that a punishable offense? I probably shouldn't have declared ween upon the land. New game. Yeah. I can never quite get over it.
As Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago,
I have complicated
he had a different
feelings.
name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's got to stop him.
I mean, it's
And
not a bad
that's
plan.
where you come in.
It's not a bad plan. Burn the world, save the elves. guess we'll stand against him. But I don't know. Alright, typical array. We got elves, we got Kunari, humans, pitiful humans, and the dwarves. I do love me some Dragon Age dwarves. They're so cool. So, I'm trying to remember. This is not like your same character. You had a couple of different folks throughout the whole playthrough. You were like a warden, and then you were Hawk, and then thank you. Great. I was in the middle of something. It's fine. You were Hawk, and then you were the Inquisitor. And I don't think any of those people are this person. I think this is a brand new person. So, who do we want to be from the scratch? Pitiful humans? It seems like if we were ourselves elven, we would have more of a stake in the matter. Obviously, we would be one of those sorts of elves that probably doesn't want the world to burn, even if it means we don't get immortality and magical powers. We've got enough magical powers as it is. So I don't know why it feels like a more conflicted playthrough if you were of elven descent. Human seems low risk. Oh no, come on, don't burn the world. I live in it. And then, sexy dwarves. Dwarves cannot use magic, but their combat skills are feared across Thedas. Let's do human. We're gonna be very basic. Throw me some Ugg boots. Oh. Any old template will do, I'm sure. Let's go to appearance. I like these tight little trousers I'm wearing. Very tight little trousers. So what manner of person be we? Nice. Got a lot more options than last I tried a Dragon Age character creator. Sure, we'll start here. Oh, great. Yeah. That affects how I see myself. Okay, customize appearance, please. Yeah. What is the shape of my head? Set features to default. What? If I can do it later, I'll just do it. I'll do it later. Thanks. Yeah, I can do it anytime. That's a pretty nice shape of head we have going on already. Morph the three models together. They're very streaky, these models. I just want a touch more lower face. I don't know if this is the morphing panel for that. Where's my lower face? Cheeks and jaw. Height? Is that what I'm looking for? Not the height of cheeks. That's not what I'm looking for. Height of jaw. Yeah, give me more of that lower face. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. The perfect amount of lower face. Maybe we push that back in a little. Thanks. I'm gonna go 15. And straight 20 on that bad boy. And a 55. You got it. You got it, you gorgeous creature, you. Jawbone Angle. It's one of my favorite bluegrass bands. I don't have a favorite bluegrass band, but I probably should. That's probably a failure on my part, my cultural upbringing. Hello. Little Hope has a character creator? Thank you for reminding me. Once again, all of my my videos are going to be mislabeled by the time I get back to exporting them to YouTube. Let me fix this real quick. Genuinely, thank you. I would have completely forgotten in my excitement. Dragon Age. You remembered how to spell. Good. And then Veil. And I guess... Is the G capitalized? Veilguard! It's probably not. Why won't you take? Please, please take, I beg of you. There's a lot of Dragon Ball Z games I'm trying to get through to find the right label for this. Dragon Age, the Veilguard. There, perfect. I'm done. Alright, so it'll still be messed up on the video, but hopefully live you'll be able to see it correctly now. And thank you. Alright, back to my gauntness and jowls. Tell me more. I have no idea what jawbone angle is, so I'm just gonna assume that it's fine. Oh, there it is, on the very back. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll go a negative 20. No, negative 15. Let's not push it. Just a touch more back there. Negative 15 plus 15. Negative feet? What? That's fine. Alright, back to my gauntness and jowls. Cheeks. We got a pretty nice thing going. I wouldn't want to be any sharper than that. I'm not Victoria Justice. Probably no jowls for now. That will change as I age. And gauntness at 0. I don't want my prison meals to show just yet. Ooh, lighting? That's a cool menu. Nice! So you can actually see for once. That's like such a problem in character creation when you make the perfect character and then as soon as you're out in the light of day, it's some hideous beast. Great to have this in the character creation menu. I'm gonna do the brightness. We'll see how that works out for us. Alright, back. Head shape, probably fine. My larynx, I don't know. Hair options are way down there, but typically I like to do that first. So then I know the shape of my situation. Let's do hair first. Oh, this is so great. It has all of my favorite features of a character creation menu, including hair previews. Cute, curly, fresh out of Hobbiton. That's very Skyrim-esque. Something classic about that. Don't mind me, I'm just hiding in the bushes. It's me, I'm the bushes. Smooth. Oh, that's fancy. That is fancy stuff. Looking for a vaguely picture in my mind. Probably roguish, probably bow-based, archerial. Is that a word? Archerial bow-based. So therefore, roughly like Commander Shepard-esque, for lack of a better word, hot goth mommy. Is that what we're going for? So we gotta find just the perfect hot goth mommy hair. That's very fancy. Ah, no, Celebrimbor. Forge not the rings. It's too late. Oh, you fools. What have So many good options. Oh, I'm beautiful. So beautiful. I like that. I like just a little hint of braid and everything else is sort of flopping out there. There's got to be a better way to say it. Number 60, strong contender. Oh, party in the back. Party all night long. I like that little top braid. Just a tickle of French. French tickle? What? But suddenly, the Avatar returned. Just when we needed them most, they disappeared again. Oh, God damn it, Avatar, where are you? Okay, yeah, kinda digging this. Kinda got that femme shep vibe, little braid of fantasy across my left ear. I can appreciate that. Let's start here. Dial it in. Color. I do like the richness. The rich darkness of the current color. I'm wondering if we can make more gray highlights upon it. That's kind of nice too. Just saturation and brightness. No real individual highlighting options. I'm not complaining. I'm just making sure I got it right. I'm real tempted by that. Real tempted. Alright. Let me check at a base level what this looks like in darker climes. I like it. I like it. Okay, facial hair. Time for a nice mustache. Yes. She's so beautiful. She's so beautiful with her beard. Save that for a plot twist halfway through the game. Alright, I'd probably fine. Probably leave her scalp alone, for the most part. No, don't cancel. Don't cancel all of my customization. Alright, we got hair taken care of. Now we jump back. Complexion. Just like a ghost. Like you have never seen the sun. So ghost-like. Melanin. I wouldn't know what that's like. Must be nice. 100%? Should we... Let's do 90... 88... There it is. Now I have liver disease. That's what I'm looking for. No, we'll give her 80% melanin. So that I can feel alive again. Good. Complexion so smooth. Just tasty smooth complexion. Rugged. Gives her a little flavor. Youthful. Not for me, thank you. My youth is long since past. I do love just a hint of freckles. Just a hint. A little bit. Touch of freckles. Man, they have some great options here. And also, like, a lot of them. 42 individual complexions. Sure, they're grouped into categories, but still. I have read the dark tomes. I know the secrets of the universe. Slightly weathered, I like. Like, obviously, she's... The intention in my mind, at least, is for her to be a somewhat combat, what's the word? She is used to combat. A road-weary, slightly jaded, super badass goth mommy. And the freckles don't necessarily lean into that, but they're so cute. Such cute freckles going on. I'm very tempted. But I don't know if I just want to be beating off every suitor. Please rephrase. Fighting away every suitor in every town I visit. Being such a little cutie, so I'm tempted, but I'm not sure. Let's do freckles. Okay. Forehead and brow. Not seeing any real problems with it. Not seeing any real problems with my forehead spacing. My typical character creation mantra is if it's not broken, don't fix it. Because you will make it worse. So we'll just go there. I have no idea what my larynx needs. Oh, the depth of my larynx. You wouldn't believe it. I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go real low with the larynx. 65%. And then, wow, big wide one. I don't know exactly what this is accomplishing, but yeah, there. Alright, we already looked at scalp. Chin bump. Cute. Is it just putting a little pepper on the end of it? A little soft layer? I don't know what it's doing exactly. So I'll go with 50%. Just a touch wider, yeah. Just a touch. I want a little bit of jut. But not... Oh, not that much. Also just a touch shorter, if it could be. Just eating away at my underjaw. Let's say 0. Alright, and width just a touch wider. There's mouth. Good. I wasn't seeing it in the head menu, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll come upon it later. Body. Oh, look away. I must choose my undergarments. I feel like there's nothing really wrong with the starting set. Other than the fact that my midriff might get quite rashy from the extra layers. We'll go bikini style, sure. My body shape, it's really none of your business. None of your business. I want to be pretty muscular. How muscular are you gonna let me be? Pretty? I've also apparently slipped into some very pale mud just before my fitting. I guess that's fine. I mean, you could go more muscular, and I wouldn't mind it. You could go even more muscular than this. I'm talking like Drax the Destroyer level trapezoids. Yeah. Going high. High on the musculature. Body proportions. Glute size. There it is. That's what I'm looking. Oh, and my bulge. Gotta make sure I got the right bulge. I think we're fine. We are good and fine. Thank you. I do feel like maybe just a touch cooler. But Steve McQueen is not around, so Okay, that's good. Weirdly, when I'm zoomed into the face, I'm okay with it. When I've zoomed way out, which I'm trying to figure out how to do manually now, but it's not letting me, there's something slightly off. I think once we get to, like, mouth and nose, we should be able to get a clearer picture, though. So, eyes. Eye shape. They do not have preset options for me. It's all stat-based. But that's okay. As soon as I start messing with the spacing of eyes in any character creator, it's no coming back. So I better not start messing with the eye spacing. I think we're fine. Eye color, now we're talking. I love heterochromia. But I feel like you have to earn it. I feel like there has to be an in-story reason why you have heterochromia in a fantasy game. It does just look super cool. Sexy. Oh, what great richness the eyes have in this game. Tempted by Amber. Tempted by Violet. Yeah. That's also super cute. Let's start with Amber. And slightly darker here. No, wherever you were is fine. I just wanted to change the brightness. There you go. Slightly darker on the inside. That was middle, but fine. And then slightly lighter on the outside. Inner. Dark. Yes, now we boost the saturation ever so slightly to make it look like my eyeballs are the end of a Dark Souls world. Sure, I don't mind 100% saturation. I'm sure it's not gonna bite me later. A little bit bloodshot would be great. Just from being so sleepy. So sleepy. Eyebrows. Redeemed request to mess with the eye spacing. Oh god, I have to do it now. I shouldn't be chuckling into my coffee. It is so nice to see you guys. Thank you for character creating with me here. I'm sure this isn't necessarily the most thrilling bit of it, but god, I love a good character creator. Don't pause the chat due to scrolling. I'm sorry. Okay, eyebrows. If they've got anything with a little gap, that's my favy. You know me. I love a good gap. I love a Soren Arkwright stagger accident across the brow. A little hard to tell if there is one in any of the previews, so I might have to go through one by one. I don't want them to be too wildly thin. Very elegant seeming, but not quite right for her. I do like them to have just a touch of squareness? Is that the word? Just a touch of squareness seems somehow militarily appropriate. So 6 is a strong contender. If we wanted to go even higher with it, 2 isn't bad. These are all very, very thin. There's something about that softens her eyes so much. And I kind of like it. It's not a lot of brow to work with, but God, the eyes are soft. Alright, that was what, 20? Let me just see, 20 versus 6. This definitely makes her look a little more competent and terrifying. This makes her look ever cuter, so we'll go 6. Gotta cut off the cuteness somewhere. Same color as my hair, please, is fine. I won't mess with it. Eyelashes. I am bursting with lash. Kind of looks like some shadow is mixed into this menu. Just a touch of shadow on some of the options. Too much. Thought I'd try it. Too much. Still too much. There. 9 is not bad. 9. Got it. Alright, mascara. So much. 100% intensity of mascara. If it's not too much trouble. We'll go 50? Doesn't seem to be changing anything. Have I not picked an option that includes mascara? Probably. That's probably my problem. So it's fine. Alright, nose. Nose shape, we're at 1. Boop. Cute. A little broken. A little broken is fancy. That throws off the whole proportion of her face, but is a nice shape of nose. I guess 1 is our best bet for now. Nose is another thing that as soon as I start messing with it, it's all over. I would like just a little character, the tiniest touch of crookedness to that nose would be great. Oh, my nose bone depth. Ouch. I do want bridge. No, not the top of it. The top of it's fine. I want the middle of the bridge. Not the tip, but the upper tip. How do I affect my upper tip? Bone, is it? Nope. That's not what I'm looking for. I just want the tiniest bit of swoop. -25. That'll do it. Okay. Mouth time. Is it? I'm trying to find out if I, like, added a small bit of 5 o'clock shadow that I did not intend. It's just a bit of a ghostly aura. Don't think I want my scalp menu, but thank you. I don't know if it's a complexion problem. It's not a problem. I don't think there's any way that I could have affected that, so it must be just the natural order of things. And that's quite fine. Just checking. Back we go to mouth. Mouth shape and position. Again, seems like none of my business whatsoever. Just a touch lower. I don't think depth is lowness position. Yeah? Just a very, very tiny bit lower. Lip thickness. I like to have thin ones. Real thin lips. They call me the thin-lipped bandit out on the streets. I have no problem with the width. Let's check depth. Aww, she's so cute when she smiles. Go just a little poonchier. Not sure if it should be a 10 or a 5. Let's do 5. We'll be bold. Position is fine now. Size is fine. It's gonna make it 40%. Lip thickness, we're good. Upper lip versus lower lip size. Mouth corner position, so frowny. Just frowny all the time. She's been through some shit. Maybe a little less. Just a touch of downturn to give her a stoic air and make it so that when she smiles, it really hits. Yeah, typically you look a little sad, so that your smile is like a sunset. Or a sunrise, I guess. More of a beginning than an ending. Alright, let's try one thing. In the cheeks and jaw. I may have gone just a touch overboard. With the thickness. Jawbone angle. I forget which one is the one I'm looking for. I just want to fold. Just fold the sides. Ever so slightly. Maybe it's a matter of jowls. No, I'm sure that it's not. Let's try width. Perfect. Perfect. Hello, hello. Nice to see you there. Welcome to the adventure. Which is really just a sort of a closet dress-up game at the moment, but so adventurous. Such an adventurous one. Eye makeup. Now we're getting into it. What styles do you have for me? Ah! So many ghostly faces in the night. This is what I see on my bedroom ceiling. Anytime I'm trying to sleep. I do love a little teardrop action. Though it makes me look a touch like a court harlequin. Not that I mind that. Getting those goth baddie vibes. Now we're talking. I should, if I'm going to go through it one by one, which I've now decided to do instead of hopping randomly, let's start from the beginning, shall we? What do we got here? I feel like if there is eye makeup to be had, it should look as hastily smeared on, like soot from a campfire, as I can manage it. So that's not bad. That one just really pops. I like the little angle down. That's nice. But anything that looks too clean, too fancy and Cleopatra-esque doesn't quite seem to fit her. Street urchin origins, which we've not come to that part of the character creation yet, but I'm assuming now. So it's either the slightly shaded one here, Which, that might be it. That might be it. It's not too clean looking. Looks like you could have kind of slapped it on there, though I'm sure it's much, much more effort than that. I like it. I'll start there. Alright, color 1 intensity versus color 2 intensity. I like it how it is. I don't think it needs too many glitter flakes. Not too many. Eyeliner. I think we are fine on those. Lip makeup. Just a little sliver. Shh. It feels like lip makeup may be a step too far in her particular morning routine. Special occasions, sure. If I'm trying to, like, slip into Alistair's bedchambers or something, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But for now, I keep it natch. This is also what I see on my bedroom ceiling when I'm trying to sleep. Terrifying amount of cheekbones. Not sure what they're trying to taunt me about exactly. Please, no. Stop showing me better cheekbones than I have. It haunts my nightmares. I think we're probably fine on blush. We've popped the eyes so much. Okay, tattoo options. As I am not, the Inquisitor, I could have tattoos. Sorry, I'm fine. I'm also not elven right now. Okay, what are the options? Sorry, I got real teary-eyed about Solus and a pond and just what might have been the relationship that was gleaming so close to us within our grasp, and then just fucking destroyed. Just destroyed. It's fine. I'm over it now. It's been 9 years. I'm not over it. Even as I said that, I knew. Okay, not feeling any of the face tattoos for right now. She does have the musculature for something saucy upon the shoulder blades. If such sauce be allowed. Zoom back in. There you go. But it would have to be something very simple, and these are sort of widespread. I'm not sure if you can later, like, get rid of some of them with intensity sliders. One of these, maybe, would be cool, but the whole spread is a little much. Where would she have found the time? I am sorely tempted by that one. I like that little bleeding crown upon the side. I also like that shoulder piece. Can I take just that shoulder piece and nothing else? Let's find out. Alright, right design? Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong menu entirely. Right arm, intensity, yes. Full. See if we can get rid of... Why do I still have leg tattoos? What have you given me? That seemed to have worked. Wonder if I can also change the color of it specifically. There's the legs. No, thank you. Super sweet of you to offer. Alright, what do we got here? Straight black. Classic, elegant. Magical vibrancy to these. What sort of sorcerer's inks they've been using. So we could do red. That's pretty sweet. So sorry, I've been very distracted. getting dressed really is an adventure, especially when your pants don't fit very well anymore. You're tripping around. I'm getting winded just trying to put my socks on. I'm sure that's healthy. That's fine for folks to be. Okay, so I'm tempted by a darker red. Or just a classic black. I'm not sure which I desire more. We're doing darker red. It's gonna be fine. Alright, we're living with it. That is all my tattoo options. Scars. Facial scars. Are they separate? Yeah, separate categories. Hot damn. Hot damn. Oh, these are great options. Okay, what do we got here? In terms of body scars, a little bit of battle worn. Run-in with a lightning wizard, apparently. Just a touch of battle worn would be great. This one you just fell out of a car. Ever so slightly. Maybe thrown from a horse. Okay, so this seems like my best / only bet for just a touch of action scene in the past. Let's try to keep it simple. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. And now, as for the face. Facial smoothness. This is where it's at. If I could go just a touch easier to see on the picking menu. I'm not sure which that would be exactly. More intensity. That's fine. That's fine. I can see enough now. Right over that eyebrow. That's a good one. Touch across the nose. The X marks the spot on the cheek. A little too much. A little too much. Could I just have the eyebrow one? That's real nice. I like that. Across the cheek. Barring an eyebrow one, that might be what we have to go for. I love a good lip scar, too. I think just the cheek is all we need. Opposite side from where her hair falls to give it a little balance. Let's go 90% intensity. Wishing it was just a touch more. Leave it as it is. Okay. So she's slightly battle-worn. She has a nice cheek thing. From a distance, the face is still doing like a weird thing. And I'm not quite sure how to fix that. Again, she looks just fine when you're zoomed in close. Face paint styles. Body paint styles. There is no shortage of great options. I will be making many a character here. That's a great plan, too. Peter's always so careful about these things. I just go into character creation screaming, "Fuck me up, daddy!" Whatever happens, happens. Always wanted a facial scar, but it still hasn't happened. Me too. Just a little eyebrow action. Come on. Just to make me look cool. Trying to, like, force it. Like, give yourself a facial scar. It's just weird. I want it to be natural. Okay, so this problem with her face. With her beautiful, beautiful face. What could I do about it? Yeah, that one's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Take me back. I don't want to go. I don't feel like there's anything I can do in a complexion menu. It's definitely not a default beard issue. It's just slightly strange. And I can't tell if it was something that was always there that took me a moment to notice, or if it was something specific I changed that messed it up, is why I'm poking around still. I don't want starting preset to take me all the way back to my starting presets. I would like to just check. Please don't take me all the way back to my starting presets. Yes, the eyebrow scar. It's all I want in the world. So, secondary question, for my own curiosity, if we go ahead into the world with this, which I'm so desperately excited to do, is there like a magic mirror to maybe change it later if it comes down to it? I would love a magic mirror to change it later. This is all just structure, not surface level. I don't know. I don't quite know. Absolutely happy with everything about her, except for the fact that I look like I have the main character from Full Throttle's facial hair, just sort of slapped on there. Was it just because I put on a beard once? Is that the problem? And it was like, oh, okay. You now have the foundation for a beard forever. And I guess a beard would cover it. That would cover the issue that I'm having. Gorgeous. Oh, mamma mia. So, no, thank you. All right. We are rolling with it. Whatever happens, happens. Some lady's got a bit of fuzz. It is what it is. That is absolutely true. Boop. Okay. Class. Thinking rogue. I have not done too much, poking around in the class options. But I feel like having a bow and arrow is what's right for me right now. Don't remove all customization from the character, no. I'm just trying to see. Yeah. Okay, so, rogue aspirational armor, starting outfit, casual wear. This is great. So many awesome little quality of life improvements in this. Yes, rogue. Explore. Draw your steel, parry and dodge. Set the stage, deploy turrets. Ooh. Hunt the enemy, snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous and powerful magic. That's the one. Veil Ranger, please. I guess you'll make that decision later. Sure. I'll be a rogue for now. Backstory. Faction affiliation, Grey Wardens, ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn. We know the Grey Wardens. Bonded in blood. Deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Die. Base defense and health slightly increased. Alright, Veil Jumpers. Also affects your armor options? That's interesting. Okay. A daring group that explores ancient elven ruins, founded by elves, but welcoming anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. Increased damage versus the Fade Touched, critical and weak point damage. Very fancy. Shadow Dragons. Increased damage versus Venatori, class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. I imagine my class-specific resource would be like arrows. And I would like to have more of them faster, so strong contender. The Lords of Fortune. Deal increased damage versus mercenaries, because screw mercenaries. Perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. Morn Watcher. Okay, from the clothes alone, I think we've got a winner. Increased damage versus undead and demons. Additional affliction stacks. The Antivan Crows. Classic. Deal increased damage versus Antom. Hold an extra potion. Two things to consider. The strength of the class-specific options. Real fun. Also forgot to look at these for each. Oh, we gotta go casual wear for each. Show me. Shadow dragons are nice. You get the same starting outfit regardless. So yes, aesthetics of clothing available. I would assume they let you wear anything regardless. I feel like I even read something about there being like a transmog system in this. So you can literally wear whatever best suits you. And thank you for that. Thank you for that. So I don't think the aesthetics of the outfit are hugely important. Therefore, extra potion, affliction stacks, I don't know what that is. Takedowns would be great. This seems useful. The underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. That sounds great. That sounds like exactly what she's about. So whatever my class-specific resource is, hooray, it regenerates slightly faster now. It also affects your surname, which is a really cool bonus. I do love in Dragon Age when they just give you origin-based last names and don't let you actually change it. A leave over from the shepherd days that I always appreciate. Okay, I am a shadow dragon. My playstyle. Backstory. Breaker of bonds. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. Screw mercenaries and the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrothus, while guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus. Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, they sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. That's such a cool backstory. I'm in. I'm in and thank you. Okay. Combat preset adventurer? Here for action and adventure. So is this like difficulty? Difficulty level? I'm just here for solace. I'm just here to see them abs, boy. Strip it down. Strip it down in the sacred pool. Here for the story. Here to build a party. Here for action and adventure. Here to be pushed to the limit. That sounds exhausting. Brutality? Or unbound. Pick whatever. This may impact your enjoyment. Consider a curated preset instead. I don't think anyone would care if we do easy. But we could go adventure. I could be brave. It's fine. Alright, finalize. First name. Last name is going to be Mercar. What is a good first name that goes with that? Ooh, also voice options. Yes.
Time to get to work.
Fancy.
What's he been saying now? Well, we're not in trouble.
Let's move. Well, we made it.
Sounds like Erika Ishii.
I'm happy we're here. All of us. Hi.
And that
We'll
makes
be
me
working together.
so happy. I'm tempted by the
We
fanciness.
can lend a hand. He's always got some story.
But just the person
Shouldn't be a problem.
that Erika Ishii is exactly who I want my character to be. It's exactly what I aspire to be. In all walks of life, so I'm sorely tempted by that.
Time to leave. I think everyone's okay.
Oh, I'm torn.
Can't believe we finally have a moment alone.
Torn between the fanciness and a dear
I'm happy
friend.
to see you.
Alright, we'll do fanciness. I've forsaken my friends. You can also pitch it. Nice.
It's all under control.
Lower.
It's all Sure we'll never see that again.
Oh, as low as possible, yeah. First name, Ashley. Ashley Mercar. Or Janet Mercar. I like it. It's not the most fantastical name I've ever heard, but I like Janet. It's cute. Okay, I don't know why I'm totally blanking on what would be a good first name. Typically, I try to keep it very simple, like a 3-letter. Syl Mercar, but that seems inappropriate. I feel like it needs to be a little bit chonkier, like a 5-letter situation. So it's Janet. I guess it's Janet. Karen Mercar. Let's just see some random options. Hakeem. That's it. That is it. Just sounds like I'm being dismissive. Nuft. Lilia Mercar. It's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I feel like it's also the sort of name you might get teased on the playground for. Lilia? And they'd be constantly coming up with rhymes. But fuck them kids. That's my name. Okay. Yes. Past adventures, the Inquisition. You can customize the main character and a few events from previous game, Dragon Age Inquisition. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish to move on. Let us not move on. No. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. 8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams, threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization, hell yeah she did, known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen'Harel, the Dread Wolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state, when the Fade and physical reality were one. Solus said he regretted the deaths that this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dread Wolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him. There's gonna be some changes. Ah, Inquisitor Lavelan. How I burn for thee. It was elf, yes. It was woman, yes. Slightly different appearance-wise, to my recollection. Also quite pale as it happened, which is not seeming to take effect. I guess it is. That elven complexion must just be slightly different. Okay. Just a slightly different elven complexion. It's probably some of that green light bouncing off of the banner that's throwing me off too. 75% of that sweet elven melanin. That's good. It's mostly about the hair. The lack of tattoos, you'll notice. All right. Not sure if there is, I'm sure you remember if you played Inquisition, there was a style that was like this, but on the shorter, sheared side, there were braids running all throughout it. And that was her style. That was some cool hair. I don't think there's something quite as similar, so we might just have to have grown out the braids. Or the shorn part, rather. It's been 9 years. I grew out my braids. It's more similar than anything, but not quite what I'm looking for. This is such classic elf hair. But I'm not sure if Inquisitor Lavelan would have gone down the route of traditional elvenry. Should probably have something more daring. Something more fashionable from the court of Orlais. Seems like I am running out of options. Then it's this. All right. Well, I've got to pick something. Even though it's not quite right. Tempting. I kind of feel like this makes sense somehow. After leading the Inquisition, she would have a easy-to-handle, yet very stately braid. I'm happy with it. All right. There it is. Not eye makeup, but eye color. Inquisitors earned it. Left color. Gorgeous. Somehow makes her look just ever so slightly drunk in a way that I wasn't expecting. But I think that's just her. Her little facial animations. Her little smirk. Like a cartoon dog who got into the barrel that says XXX. Alright, so I guess we don't necessarily need the heterochromia. I'm gonna go green. Finally, me and my company going green. That's well and good. I love the fact that they let you customize an Inquisitor separately. That's so cool. She has gotten not one single day of sleep since Solus shattered her poor heart. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't go that hard with it, with the role play. The Inquisitor did not make it out of the events of the last game completely unscathed. Emotionally nor physically. Oh, that makes me sad, but it also seems really appropriate. I feel like it has to be a lot. It has to be impactful. As sad as that makes me. Alright, Inquisitor. Good to see you again. Accept. What was her name? I don't recall. I don't recall after 9 years. Trying to dredge it up. But it's one that I used, like, once specifically for her and then completely retired from my memory. Because I was never going to touch that name again. And now I actually have cause to use it again, and I cannot remember what it was. We're just gonna go, Syl on this one. The old classic. What do we got?
I won't let this stand.
We need to move.
I think she was
Can't
also
end like this.
quite fancy. Quite fancy for an elf. Alright. Finalize. Yes. Good. The Inquisitor. Friendship and romance. The Inquisitor was always busy handling her growing forces, potential allies, and dealing with ever more dangerous threats. That was true, but sadly for her, she also fell for the quick-tongued poetry of a certain elven sorcerer, Solus. Possessed knowledge beyond any mortal, yet even the dread wolf could not foresee what it would mean to fall in love. Though Solus hid his past from the Inquisitor, the more time they spent together, the more precious that time became. Their connection was passionate and undeniable. Solus mourned that his duty to the past forced him to leave her in the end, but the Inquisitor knew what they had might not be so quick to fade. Don't you get my fucking hopes up, Solus. Don't you... Yes. That is what happened. The fate of the Inquisition. It was formally disbanded. That rings a bell. Or it was given to the Chantry. The Inquisition's forces were absorbed into the body of the Chantry. I disbanded it. Our mission complete. The world saved. No more need for the Inquisition or its vast expenditure of resources. The Inquisitor made a rare decision. To give up power before it was corrupted any further. She saw that the Inquisition had grown so large it had become easy for others to misuse the many, many resources at its disposal. The Inquisitor disbanded it all and let her people choose new paths of their own. The Hidden God. When Solus told the Inquisitor he intended to merge the physical world and the Fade, he admitted this would cause death and destruction. Despite insisting there was no other way, Solus did not relish the cost in lives. The Inquisitor vowed to stop Solus. Solus vanished in order to put his plans into motion. The Inquisitor pledged to stop him, or vowed to save Solus from himself. The Inquisitor refused to give up on him. She believed she saw genuine regret in Solus, and that he didn't truly want to go through with his plans. She vowed to save her friend from dooming both the world and himself. The Inquisitor's influence had diminished, but she still had contacts who began searching for the Dread Wolf. I believe this is more the tone of the ending I chose. Because, there are so many conversations that you get to have with Solus, and one of the sort of recurring themes in your initial relationship is he seems, like talking to you is not only an imposition on his time, but also just a completely pointless waste of energy. And slowly, throughout the course of your decisions in the game, he comes to view you as more of sort of a curiosity. Someone who has genuinely interesting and valid thoughts and feelings about the world, and you sort of help him to see said world in a new light. And towards the end of your relationship, he's genuinely grieving the fact that you and the things that you like and your friends in the world will have to suffer at the cost of what he's trying to bring about. So I think there's potential for a redemption arc in there. And I'm excited about it. Alright. We've romanced Solus, we've disbanded the Inquisition, and we've vowed to save Solus from himself. Finalize. I think that is all we need. Lilia Mercar. Human woman. Rogue with the Shadow Dragons. Here we go. Thank you again for bearing with me. It's been an hour and 17 minutes. You can change your appearance. Perfect. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you for spending an hour and 17 minutes character creating with me. That was not what I intended. I enjoyed every second. Now on to the actual game. And we're just hitting that 2-hour mark.
Oh,
time to end the session.
Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium.
So excited to see Tevinter finally.
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city
Where are you,
this
Dorian?
big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
God, I'm excited. Gods of Thedos, I've never been more excited. So nice to hear Varric narrate tales once again.
Let's try this again. Where's Navgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Yeah, somewhat. Right off the bat. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be, let's talk this out, or... I think for the intro sequence, beat down the entire room to get the information. I do want to be diplomatic later, but I really want to beat down the entire... Okay, yeah.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving
She's
until
so
I know
cool.
where she is.
Huge fan already.
Be ready to talk by the time I get to you. Darling, you're adorable.
Stop it. I need to concentrate on kicking your ass. Not my perfect face. Stop. Oh, sorry about your perfect face.
Not enough gold in the world for this. Barrack,
Great
now!
intro.
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Hey, Bianca. You were saying?
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat
It's what
Plaza.
I do that defines me.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's
Like
why
some
you're my
wine?
second in command. Although, for the
Proudly.
record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
No, I don't believe it. Okay, but it worked, though. Varric has noted that you like action more than words. I'm a complex person, Varric. You can't just make gross generalizations. You can. You can. I had you on my side, big guy. And I loved it.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my
Cheek
back.
scar is just perfect.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
Though I'm jealous of his little forehead
All right.
situation.
Break's over.
Also, his waistcoat. Hot damn.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her.
Welcome to the Tevinter Imperium.
Archon's palace. Something must have
Whoa, that
gotten
was
them riled up.
smooth. God, what a pleasure it is to be back in this world.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual.
Nobody
Find
heard
Nev
the-
Gallus and stop Solus.
Nobody heard the battle up there, right? Everyone's calm? Wait, you. Sorry, I walked right past. Hey. I don't know.
Trust, I bless you.
Aw, thanks. That's not necessary. I don't know how much gold I have, but you're welcome to it.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Alright, I'm here for the back alley dealings. I have the cash, if Khajiit has wares. No? No wrong world for these references? What's happening?
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
What are we even up against here? Is it just a spotlight, or...? It doesn't look like it's supposed to happen.
Crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go.
All right, Varric.
Harding's this way.
Running it is.
She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Oh yeah, take that, barrels.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Harding, yes.
And when the veil
Just now seen.
And the whole
Now seen our
world is
objective.
going to look a lot like
Love
this.
Harding. Oh, nice.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Hup ho! Man, this is so smooth.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding is
Harding.
really my only love.
I've been doing
Get
what
out
I
of here,
can to help.
Solus.
The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Yeah. Doing great. Thanks for asking.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
I love these guys.
Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Will
Eyes
do.
up. We've got company.
You have a title I should call you, Harding? You want to be captain or daddy or...
Demon.
Huh? Alright, light attack with X. Sure, chain it 5 times in a row to create an attack chain.
Here they come.
Dodge, nice. Yep. What about arrows? Not there yet? Gotcha. Ooh. Alright, tap to defend against incoming attacks. A little bit later than that, though. There it is.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont
Healing
Plaza and
potion.
find Nev. You two all right?
2 left.
Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I
Alright.
don't get it.
Who's got stuff for
Solus
me?
tears down the veil. Doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the
Stuff.
Veil. He wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
What's in here? Other than this cute little Chonky statue. Aww. Put it in my foyer. Chonk it up. Yummy. Now I can go back and give that elven lady so much more gold. Also, is there stuff in jars? Should I be smashing? We going full Link in the pottery shop? Probably just there to be cool if they break during combat. Not necessarily a gold farming item, it seems. Alright. Haha! My cape is muddy.
Oh no, I think
Whoa.
that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's
And
move.
we're headed right for it. Solus, come on, you gotta reconsider here, buddy. Whoa!
Venatori cultists!
I hate these assholes.
I hate their assholes too.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier and lost the way.
Goodbye forever! Ooh, that's gonna smart in the morning. Venatori have erected, gross, a barrier. Destroy the nearby crystals. Just this one? Nice. Thanks for making that easy for me. I'm sure it won't be.
Intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
they? Glad you kept
Fought
up
their
practice.
assholes too. I do like the swords. I can't wait for the bow to come into play, but the swords, short and super deadly, just like me and Harding.
Come on.
That looks slippery.
Guess we're sliding down.
Do we have to? What if I'm scared of moving sand? No time to be scared of it. Wah! Yep.
They're allies of Neb Gallus! Kill them all!
Oh, come on. Use right button to select your new static strikes ability. Rogues generate momentum by attacking enemies uninterrupted. Alright. Static strikes. Boop. Hot damn. That was powerful. Get that for you, Varric. Buddy. And you think about what you've done. No, don't throw bolts at me. Don't you create bolts out of yours and other people's blood and throw them at me.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Investigate. Sorry, Nev. I'm not laughing at you.
Varric,
Something funny in the chat.
Not the worst timing.
She's cool.
Nev,
Look at all those
it's
ruffles.
so good to see you.
Can't wait to
We
explore
thought the
them.
Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Oh, her leg is
Then the sky
awesome.
started raining demons. So I'm
I
back
gotta
on
know
job.
more about that.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Neb Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus.
And the little
Neb, meet
veil.
Rook. Both of
Very
you have done
fancy.
some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if
at
I
that
was going
leg.
to Winter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Yeah, I'm all compliments.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
This is wonderful.
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic. Similar
Lucky.
to what you get in Elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before
Let's
this
go get my
ritual he's
man.
doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working
Lighting
alone.
is just
I also
gorgeous.
told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing
Little
trouble in my
shadow of
city.
her veil on her face.
Let's go.
And I'm sure on better hardware, it's even more impressive, but with an Xbox Series S, it's to look that good is very impressive. Come get your man.
So,
Also, what I was laughing about when I was going into that chunky statue, like, put it in my foyer. Foyer was not what I was expecting. After you said, put it in my... He's so chunky, though. I don't want to
if we do catch
have to
Solus, or
train
the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls
extensively.
himself, what's the plan?
He wants to
Demons,
bring down
use
the
your bow.
veil.
Use your
Hopefully
bow.
That ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, you're dead.
What? Man, it is so much smoother. Like, it was always perfectly serviceable and a great time, but the actual movement, combat, and jumping around in Dragon Age games has never been the primary selling point. But this is, like, really good, really satisfying movement.
We can slide down the line to get across.
Very tempting.
I'm getting too old for this.
That's fair too, Varric. I'm, however, am not too old for this. I'm a brand new character. Yippee! Oh, hey, oh, you're inside of me. Nice to meet you for the first time, and also that is my body you've explored. Thank you.
There. That's the building I catch Solus in.
This pallet.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Alright. Let's go kill everybody then. Venatori, demons, I'm not picky. Whoever wants to meet their end on the steely part of my blade. Ranged attacks, finally. Right trigger to fire your bow, quick fire, or hold it for an aimed shot that deals bonus damage. Arrows replenish over time. Cool. Great. Oh, I missed. Sweet. This is fantastic. Probably trying more direct aim strikes since I have a limited number of them. Save that for special occasions. Why are you bursting with power? Why are you bursting? Ah, I can be interrupted. Obviously. That makes sense. Somebody kill that guy. Good job. Before he flanks my soft, succulent ass.
I can get it.
Nev, you're amazing. Glad you're with us. Gonna look for gold real quick. You guys go on ahead. Kill some of them demons for me before I get there.
Solus is probably inside.
Yeah, Harding, you're right. I'll go inside. I was just greedy for gold. Thank you for setting me straight. Yup, into the cave.
This is the Dreadwolf's
Ah,
hideout.
it's wetter than I
At
expected.
least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of
I
this
thought he
looks
would have
ancient.
sponged a lot of this up by
Solus
now.
has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Pretty. My man's always did like painting, and he had a hell of an eye for it. Apparently a lot more of an eye for painting than he ever had for Inquisitor Lavalon. What's this? He's been chaining himself up for sexy bondage reasons.
Broken
knew it.
chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Oh, also freeing
Solus
slaves.
hates
That's noble.
slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed it.
What do you see?
Sorry,
No sign of Solus.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
One of them mirrors, is it? What were you saying, though? Harding, I interrupted you. You were saying something about backstory, and I went too far. Happily go back in time to listen. If that was an option.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solus said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much, at least.
He was right about a lot of things, it turns out. He's also a little cutie, it turns out. Combat feels great. Just great. Alright, we've got door. Anything else? Yep. I found lever for door. And I leaped in celebration. Yay! And again. No, press the... I'm also quite low on health.
Something below.
Yikes.
Then let's have a look.
There we go. Wow. Ow, my calves. Look at all these good boys. Proud good boys. Thank you, Solus. You've always been my sugar daddy. Sure we shouldn't take some of his alembics and beakers and such, just in case? Maybe he needs them later, when we catch up with him. And he's gonna find us lacking if we don't have his alembics. It's wet. It's wet, just forewarning you. What? You guys walked right in. Okay, fine. I thought maybe you'd take your boots off first, unlike me.
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
Well, give chase. And make it merry. I have exceptionally moist ankles right now, yes.
Well, we're not in Manrathas anymore.
Pretty.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Oof.
The tremors are getting worse.
Alright, Solus buddy. Can I have a quick word with you?
And we've got demons.
I'm not putting a pause on the ritual there. That'd be just great. In and out, I dance upon your graves. Oh, you'll never catch me with your icy bolts. Sorry about that, Harding. I shaved you a little. Shaved the best for last.
No telling what could come through.
Whoop. Apparently I jumped too early. And now I pay for my hubris.
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Try not to think about the tremors getting worse. Nice. You can be low on health and find potions in pots, and it will auto-use it if you are full of potions. Great to know.
Crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
A little close for ranged action, but I liked it. We're going this way. Which one's the progress path? This feels like less progress. Nope. The exact opposite of that. Huh. Less progress here. Give me that gold. Work on the timing of those jumps, apparently. I don't think I've made a single one. getting a little glowy up in here.
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
Slash, slash, slash. Yummy. All right, what's next? Pride demon. At a time like this.
Watch the lightning.
Oh no. Oh no. So many more of those than I had hoped to.
How does demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably set Solus's ego.
Quick potion. Took him out while I was sprawled on the ground, wounded desperately.
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
Good job, Harding. There's my man. Quick word, please. Doesn't have to come to blows. Unless you're into
All
that.
right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
I trust you, Varric.
Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Yeah, no, I fully believe in you.
We've got you back.
Oh,
If anyone can
Harding.
get through to him,
It devastates me.
you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend.
And
And if he
shiny
won't listen to me,
like the dawn.
then he'll hear from Bianca.
Oh, cute.
More demons.
Good luck. We'll be back
Take
here.
care of the team for me.
Don't say things like that. You're gonna live, right? Don't say things like "take care of the team for me." If Varric dies, I am shutting this off and uninstalling it.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Classic. Calls him that because he's never smiled once in his life. Down here, Harding.
All right,
Need a hug?
let's buy him some time.
Some forehead smoochies? Ow.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
You better
That perfectly timed
We can't hold these demons off forever.
bird dodge is a thing of beauty. Real reward for getting the timing right. To get to just blink out of existence in a flock of crows.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize them. People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
Bianca!
People are
Solus.
always dying. It is what they do.
It's not just breaking an object, and you know that,
We need a better
Solus.
plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
Yeah,
It's risky.
Well, not on
Interrupting a
Solus,
ritual of
but
this
let's bring it
scale will
down.
have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Nope.
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
Always.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Nev can definitely... I mean, Harding can handle the demons too, but I want Harding with me because I care so much about her.
Let's go, Harding. Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Or did I make the exact opposite choice? I put Harding in more danger somehow? I want Harding to live. What choice makes that happen? I want Nev to live too, but damn it all. Okay. Quick march. Through the rubbles.
This is it!
Bring down that scaffolding!
Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll
Is
cost.
he wearing a little
We
kilt?
shared a journey years ago.
Or are those just like
Do you
plaid
believe that I would
trousers?
do this if there was some other better option?
He's wearing a little kilt. Cute.
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you!
Together! Now!
Help me push, but also
You came a long
do
way
protect
and
yourself,
made a
Harding. I
valiant
wouldn't be able
effort,
to bear
Varric,
it.
But this story does not end with my downfall.
He wants it to end with your downfall, Solus. I just want you to stop being creepy. Take my hand, Harding, just in case. Let's not get split up. Cute little trousers. Gently. Gently. We're all friends here. Don't you do it.
Varric! Varric!
Just gonna yank that out of you, buddy. You're gonna be just fine.
Oh no, no, no! Harding!
Ooh. Sun's peeking. And I've lost consciousness.
Let's go! This way!
Somebody got Varric, right? Nev, you got Varric? Yeah, good. Thank you, Nev. That's not a great silhouette I'm seeing. I was thinking exactly that. It better not be a Morgul blade. Varric about to become a Nazgul. Oh, Rook is quite concussed. My hairdo is looking a little more slicked back than when I started. Well, it's my own blood. I see now. I thought for a second that might be pomade, but no. No, that is my own blood. If Varric dies,
have no idea what's
I will
left
cry
of
and cry.
Solus?
Good to
I
meet
know
you.
what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
I believe you. I'm totally cool with it. I don't mean to be like arms crossed. Fine, talk then. I mean, like, yeah, I'm here. Let's talk. I'd like to wake up, but no, I'm really happy to be conversing with you. I don't mean this as harsh as it looks like it sounds.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods.
Nasty
Creatures that
silhouettes,
escaped.
are they?
In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
Okay. No, I believe you. I don't mean to be sarcastic. Why should I believe you?
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is
Just hurt. He'll be fine.
quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Oh, now who's being sarcastic? Sarcasm, really? No, you're right. I'll be fine. It would be a lot easier, though, if I had you, with me. So can we get you out of the Fade, or are you stuck here permanently? Sarcasm.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story.
There could be some
And how could
sarcasm
I
in
help?
there.
I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer
What's
is what
the
I know.
lighthouse?
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
And sarcasm.
Depending on the story.
Let's not forget.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve.
Exchanged verbal
This
jab.
is your responsibility
Hot.
now.
That's hot. Alright, it's my responsibility. Also, what is the lighthouse?
Tear down the veil. Listen.
Want me to take the shot?
No idea what you have done.
Hey, buddy.
This is your responsibility now.
Succumbing to blade sickness yet?
Look who's still with us.
Does he have a
Varric,
cute little leg
you're
brace?
okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me.
Like maybe
Don't
some
think I'll be making it out
poison.
to the field anytime soon, though.
I'm sorry, Varric. I'll grieve you now. No, let's be optimistic. More? More options. Yeah, what happened? I blacked out there.
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solus, but of course, he wasn't listening.
You didn't let
He
me
never
down.
does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. And before you start worrying, Harding will be fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I don't want to bring a dour element to the group. I want to be quite optimistic. None of these seem like optimistic options. I also don't want to shout at him. He's recovering. There's no time for shouting.
You've got to get better. We need you leading the charge.
You stopped Solus from flooding the world with demons, Rook. Not me. Besides, I can't do much leading from bed.
But something else escaped,
But
Varric.
there's
Something...
other things you can do from bed.
You've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring.
And I'll do it again.
There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook? You're awake.
She's injured.
I'm sorry, I didn't
Aw.
mean to barge in. I was just looking for elf
Let me
fruit.
kiss it, make
No,
it better.
It's fine. I was just going to stretch my legs.
Oh, Rook. Watch your step out there. If you put a foot wrong, you'll fall forever.
What?
Yeah, on top of everything else, the Illuvian took us to the Fade. The place where dreams come from, so... that.
Why are we in the Fade?
Then
I was just in the Fade.
Really need to look around.
Yeah, you should. And we should talk about things. Maybe find Nev. She's outside, looking around. There's a room with a table down the stairs. I'll meet you there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Get you some night-nights, boy. I'll be back to check
See you
on you.
later, kid.
I love Varric. I love Harding. Nev seems super cool. I think I love her too. I'm super happy. Alright, show me my journal. Bonus items? Claim your rewards. I can't wait. That seems like prologue complete. Welcome to the main game. There's my mirror for changing everything about myself. Here's Harding for kissing boo-boos. You're gonna be just fine. What do we got here? Ha! Such style. Plate of the Blood Dragon. It's an old classic. I know you need to get you some night-nights, boy, but could I trouble you?
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Okay, no, I will do. Yeah, now we're talking. What do we got here? Default worn leathers. Gross. Tunic noir. Vestments of the Blood Dragons. That would be for mage. I don't know if that would be for warrior, but probably. And mantle, once worn by a great assassin. That sounds like my kind of thing. Save. Nice. I am dripping with crimson ichor. Do I have any? No. That's my only bit of casual wear. Though it's nice that you can wear, any armor as casual wear. Super cool. These are my only weapons. Sure. Harding. Oh, you look gorgeous. But also in, like, a lot of pain. Super cool that there's alternate armors for your companions. I love that. Love to see it. Dragon coat. Gorgeous. I mean, why would you change? Perfection. Her foot is so cool. I wanna ask her about it, if it's not rude. Okay. What do we have here? The library. Introduction to the lighthouse. Once, the lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who call themselves our gods, the lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanuris. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Oh, slow arrow! I have needs! Apparently, you have to do it in-game, I guess. Alright, so we got a sick base of operations outside of time that our dear, dear boy Solus has been painting all over for years now, making it look purty for my arrival. How sweet of him. That looks like a secret bookcase. Where does it lead? Just a bit of a drop. Bit of a drop down the stairs. Probably not a secret bookcase. Alright, I'm assuming that's the main area with the table that Harding mentioned. Illuvian room to fast travel to new areas. The Dread Wolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian, and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion leads us, or needs us, with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow, and I will guide you. Slow arrow, I have needs! And yet you refuse to come to me. Alright, Nev, do you got any codex entries? I'm very curious. I'm a curious little gremlin. Also, are you changing? Should we knock first?
Whoa.
I think it's her own fault if she's changing out here. We should be fine. Welcome to the lighthouse.
Look who's with us.
Oh, her casual wear is darling.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first.
Oh, I've been looking. And I've been liking. Level 2. Open the skills screen. Ooh. The Rogue Corps. Cunning and adaptive, they fight with 2 swords and a bow, exploiting enemy weaknesses. The Burst Corps. Veil Jumper. Control. I like it. So, Veil Ranger was the one that sounded the most super cool, but now that we're actually playing as a rogue, the regular swords are super cool in their own right, so Duelist isn't bad. I feel like we would have to expand out from here. Exploding Arrow. Right trigger and X. It does not necessarily look like you can go straight down. We must have to break out a diagonal. Reign of Necrotic Decay. Sweet. I like this. Lightning Quiver sounds super cool. Oh, homing arrows? Yes. Okay, so this is the one I already have. Static Strikes. We need to progress further to unlock that. Just take it one step at a time here. Which of these things is most helpful to me? Launch a powerful counterattack after a defense. Evasive maneuvers. Launch a powerful attack from an extended dodge. Or exploding arrow. I kind of feel like evasive maneuvers is my best bet. And that will also get me out here to the Veil Jumper quadrant, so let's go there. 2 more points available. Lose 35% less momentum when you take damage. And the Reign of Decay. Let's do it. Alright, sorry Nev, I was practicing with my bow and such. Also gonna take a quick look around. I love you. I love you, bye. Content marked with a timer dialogue bubble will eventually expire. I don't want that.
It wasn't supposed to go this way.
Hey, Harding. Sorry, I did not knock.
What do we
again.
do now? What do we do?
It's been a long day. Been a long, ouchy-faced day for Harding.
Hey, Rook. How's it going?
You don't need to put on a brave face.
I got you hurt.
This is a dangerous job. Everyone knew that signing on. There's so much to do. We have to keep going.
You are unstoppable, aren't you? But are you okay? I love you so much. Are you okay?
Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, she disapproves.
Maybe you should rest.
I shouldn't have.
Yes, Rook.
I should have made a joke out of it.
I'm fine. This is nothing. I'm just a little dizzy. I'll walk it off.
I'll remember that for
Or
next time.
something.
Harding, you can't just...
Oh yeah? Watch me. We need to get back to the ritual site, don't we? Let's stop
Yeah, but
worrying
your
about
eye
me
is bleeding.
and go do that. Come get me when you're ready to go.
And not just like around the skin. Your literal eye is bleeding, Harding. But you're tough as all hell. You're gonna be just fine. I didn't mean to suggest otherwise by caring about you. Not for a second. Also, can we get you some furniture? This is dreary. I'm gonna get you some paintings, some tasteful nudes. I'll be back. I'm gonna go find the tasteful nudes library. I do want to talk to Nev. Where has she run off to? You give me an optional objective, I will take it. Thanks much. The dining hall. Ah, the feasts we'll have here. The mead that will flow from my lips as I fall asleep mid-drink. This is such a cool area. A painted pot. Thank you. Not sure what I'm to do with it. Ha ha! They'll be dancing upon the table. Highty-tighty-tie. As the mead flows from my lips. Imperial weave. If only I had some, like, fade-touched dimerterium. We'll get there. We'll get there. Notes on a caretaker. Gone. Gone forever. This note has a smear of paint in one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads, unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting. Needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or are even at odds, is hard to contemplate. You will be taken care of, no matter what you want or desire. Your needs will be satisfied. No, please. I just want to have agency.
Wisps.
Hey, Nev.
Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
They're beautiful.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
We're both shadow dragons and both from Minrathous. Maybe our paths haven't crossed, but I know our work has. It's a start.
It's quite the start. Whoa. Hold back. Hold back. Shadows stand together. Yeah, secret handshake.
And shadows stand together.
That's the idea. Cross your fingers it works out for us.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
All right. Let's be nice.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well, we have to, right?
We do.
Yeah, that's the job.
We do indeed have to. You've always wondered who's the culprit in the tasteful nudes bit from the White Alt. Both David Alt and me are entirely suspect. I claim complete innocence. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll create a manual slot, sure. Yeah. That's great. That's great for me. Just in case. Ooh, there's a photo mode too. There must be so many gorgeous vistas and such. So much intricate filigree on a robe to zoom in on. I'll be making use of it. Alright, there's all my optional objectives taken care of. Let's just take a quick peek up these stairs. And then we'll go back to the library. For Phase 2. Yes, this is what I need. A faded note. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once, said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Alluvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you, out in this world and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Solus has a buddy friend? Solus has a little buddy friend somewhere out there, in this world or the physical. Use the capstan arms to rotate the statue in either direction. Is this like a puzzle? A glazed vase? Let's make 'em kiss. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Where would the third statue be? I see 2. I pushed it so hard I startled myself. I mean, we can probably make these guys face to face. That's all you get.
There must be 2 more.
Maybe there's just 3 sets of statues that must be put face to face. That would make sense. Gotcha. Pure ore. Yeah, that could be it. Way off yonder. Let's take care of it before we find the other. Hoping I can get back there already. Yeah.
That's the
Doink.
second. One more to go.
It's getting wispy up in here. Let's just assume there's another one on... We already went up that side and there wasn't, though. I was gonna say, let's assume there's another statue back here, but... We have been back there, and there is not. There's a lower level. Take a quick peek. Ah, there's one. Where is your partner? There. Just behind the wall. Alright. Good, good. On divine imperatives, the helm of the Solar is destroyed. Elgar Nan's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanuris are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us? The reflections of Shiran, one who renounced Dernthal. Were there multiple people who existed in this lighthouse at one point, worshipping Fenrir? Didn't think to grab it at all, apparently. Not that time. Grab it this time, I beg of you. Okay, good. Didn't seem like there was much of a punishment for my poor placement. Ooh, a soon-to-be workshop? Can't wait. What?
Okay, that did something.
Check up here again, though it may be back on the lower level. Yeah, that was never going to be a doorway. I'm glad we checked. I probably should have just like tried this door. I didn't want it to go into the cutscene, but was that all just to reopen this after I stepped out the first time? Or is there a secret tunnel through the mountain? Secret tunnel that I'm missing somewhere. I don't see any other potential doorways unrooted that would be accessible. A lot of wisps did seem to come out of the statues when they were properly aligned, which leads me back here, but I think these are just to be pretty. I did. I missed you, Nev. Especially in your casual outfit. Hot damn. Alright. We're moving along. Moving along before I get too hot and bothered by your casual outfit. I don't know exactly what that unlocked. Maybe it was just a way back in here? It's beautiful in here. Poor Lace Harding just got her chance to sit down and recuperate, and here I am demanding she meet me in the library again. I don't feel great about it. Oh, these are cool passageways. Music room! Fetch me my finest lute! It's wonderful in here. So much currency. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by this instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear emotional impressions. Diligent practice, with a ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement, away from well-meant misunderstanding and mindless worship, an unspoken joy, incessant or rising, perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance, meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seen completely and being wholly seen. The impressions fade, and you are left with naught but melancholy. Is it just me, or is there a very periodic case of audio fuzzies? I can definitely reset it, just in case. I would hate for there to be fuzzies. One moment. There. Hello. I thought I broke it for a second. Let me know. Just a second. Peter needs to go yank something in the dark. What? What is he doing? What is he doing with his Peter? Do let me know if it keeps buzzing. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the warning. It wouldn't be a Soul P stream without pervasive audio issues. There's clearly another room back here. But I need to play beautiful, beautiful music first to open it. This is such a cool headquarters. I love this place. Okay, fine then. Keep your secrets. Everybody to the big comfy couch.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey,
I love the idea of
Varric
more
made his
seats
choice to go talk
being
with
added
Solus.
as we expand
He
our
knew
party.
the risks we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Oh, we were dreaming of one another. Saucily?
Sorry, it was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really? I'm glad you're all right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
Of course you've
He
clipped
said
it.
our connection
Of course.
wasn't strong enough for him to do that. He could
Clipped
only
me
reach
yanking
me
him
because I
in the
bled
dark.
at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage.
He's
like
no
I
normal
told you.
mage.
He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I mean, Rook doesn't really know. Rook doesn't know the extent of this yet, other than what Varric has told them. I mean, none of these are necessarily useful to me right now, but I'm not going to tell them to stop quiggling. Quiggling? I'm definitely not going to tell them that. Nor am I going to increase the terrifying nature of this. We'll go here.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
True.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
but
he
we're
could
not
do that.
out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
I mean, it isn't entirely our fault. They are indeed stronger than Solus. This seems to be the most accurate statement.
When I talked with Solus, he was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Well, that about sums
Just
it
like
up.
that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
Yeah, detective
And how
work.
many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I mean, I don't want people to get killed. I do want to do the investigating. And I pretty much always side with Harding in any argument.
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind, but this time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, are you okay to go?
Let's go touch the Illuvian.
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right, then.
It's a little more than
Let's
a
get back
headache,
to the
but
ritual
yeah,
site.
No,
The Illuvian has its own special
I
room.
love that for you.
It's just down the stairs.
Everybody suit up. We're going hunting. We're hunting elven gods. Yep. This is so much fun. Alright. Back into the world. I am planning on spending pretty much the entire day streaming. I'm wondering if we should just take a break here and go find some lunch before I leap back into the world, and then I will return for a second stream in like half an hour to an hour, depending on how burnt my meal becomes. But I don't want to stop playing. There's not a single bone in my body that wishes to stop playing right now. That would be wild. Yeah, that's fine. No, don't edit it. Don't edit it. It's fine. It's no, don't remove it. I'm just gonna call it savey. There you go. So, I will go yank my bone in the dark, apparently. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I will take a stretch, grab a bite to eat, see you guys back here in half an hour. Anyone who is interested, and we will be back out in the world for more adventures. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, just eat on stream. That's a good plan, too. We'll see you soonish. Bye for a bit.